We're live. All right, welcome to episode 7 of the Young and Dumb Show. I'm Jake, back at it again. Been a little bit longer than a week since my last episode, but still just trying to figure out what days work best. Sometimes Mondays, sometimes Tuesdays. We'll see. It's been Mondays, Thursdays, but every other week. But I try to fix that. Try to get some Sundays in. Try and get a full just day in. But sometimes life happens and just gets in the way. Um, but here we are. Uh, been just working, not really much. Just working, relaxing. Went to like a state fair with some family uh, on Tuesday. Uh, pretty looked like storms were coming, so it wasn't that crowded, which was nice. Though, unfortunately, we got this pizza. I guess volunteer firefighters, but awful. It just tasted like frozen pizza. The clock is still going, so I hope we're good. Hope we're good. Um, but yeah, trying on hotspot right now. But yeah, we're just chilling, trying to find something full time, find get approved for this loan to buy this place. But same old, same old. Um, and then last night, softball. Uh, I played okay. I played third base for the first time probably since fucking JV high school. Um, I made some plays, made a couple errors. Unfortunately, I got to get better at instead of just taking it to the side, get my whole body in front. It's just kind of just waving at it, but just a couple off the glove, a couple of nice hard plays. Some like the ones that were harder, I fielded and made some plays on, but the ones that were slower, I had too much time to like think about it. Kind of just fucked me. Oh well, we still won. Hopefully, I'm in the outfield the entire time. Hopefully, I don't have to play. If I do play, I hope I play it short. I feel much more comfortable with that. But we have a 45-year-old coach there. So, all right, let's get into the news. First and foremost, to the 76ers. That happened last Friday at work. What happened while I was at work? About 11:30 on Friday. Friday, what, the 24th? Oh, Jesus Christ! Tomorrow. Today's already the 30th of July. July fucking flew by. Holy shit. Um, but yeah, crazy. I always thought he was going to come back to Cleveland kind of in there, but if he, I always thought the best fit for a championship was the 76ers. I mean, they just have now, I mean, obviously the best starting five in the league. Um, that's just not something we're used to. I mean, it's probably the biggest, I mean, most famous purchase like athlete signing ever in Philadelphia. I mean, Bryce Harper might be the most impactful Saquon Barkley is probably number one. Is if the Sixers win the championship in the next 2 years with that five, then it's going to be LeBron. Probably is. I mean, it probably is going to be LeBron no matter what. I mean, the amount of revenue that's being estimated that he's going to bring is like $300 million, 200 to $400 million. It's fucking nuts. I mean, yeah, we wanted him. We wanted him, back in 2018 when he chose the Lakers. But yeah, so we're hyped. Right now, I would say they're probably the second best team in the East on paper. I mean, just because of the Knicks and Knicks play like real like team basketball, and the Sixers, got a, on paper they're great, but paper, like they're like more like a team. You know? And LeBron's played pretty well in the Olympics. Embiid played okay in the Olympics. I don't think Jalen. I'm pretty sure Tyrese Maxey has been asked before. But yeah, but the Knicks have got that chemistry. They play like more of like I mean, I might be wrong in saying this, but I feel like they play in like European style where they just all switch off and play on matchups and just play a nice like fast, quick game. But like their chemistry is insane. Partly because most of them have been playing since college together. I wish it was why it was so cool that they won. But yeah, I would still say Knicks number one until they prove it. I don't know who what the seeding is going to be, but I mean the Sixers have to get to the conference final this year. If not this year, I mean then holy shit. If LeBron can not only bring a championship to Philadelphia, that who hasn't won, we haven't won since 1983, I believe, or the 80s. He can also get Joel Embiid out of the second round. Then he's the goat. I already think he's the goat, but I mean this would be it. But yeah, I think the Knicks and Sixers are probably the best 2 teams on paper. And then you got like Celtics are probably going to bounce back. You got the Pistons, Pacers probably going to bounce back. You think the Heat are going to be obviously better with Giannis and Bam, even though I don't think it's going to work out that way well, but I could be wrong. Who else was there? Magic could bounce back. Uh, Wizards could bounce back with Trey Young, see what he can do healthy, possibly Anthony Davis. But yeah, but thank you, LeBron. That was pretty awesome. Yeah, I found out during a piss break at work, and I was like, "Holy shit, holy shit!" And I really just texted all my like family and friends that were Sixers fans, just like, "Holy shit, we got LeBron." That's crazy, but thank you. And I know like apparently he's gonna be living in New York City and commuting to Philly through helicopter. I mean, oh well. I just found out that was it JJ Redick did that, and then was it who was it? Was it an old time player? Will did he? Do it? I don't. I don't. Maybe not. That doesn't seem right. But yeah, looking forward to it. I don't really care what he does. I mean, that's rich people stuff. If I was as much as money as him, and I would choose to live in Philadelphia, I would do the opposite. I would try to work in New York City and then fly back to Philadelphia or around the Philly area. That's how I would do it. Yeah, but he's rich. He can do whatever he wants. As long as he wins, that's a problem. I know it's probably the most passionate fan base he's ever played for. I hope he can, get comfortable and used to that. Like, they're only gonna boo you. Like, everyone's gonna get booed. There's probably not like one person booing unless he just like turned on the city, which would suck. Um, but like, Philly is probably a football town, basketball town, then baseball and hockey. But it's just been a little bit a while since the Sixers have had something to care about. But hopefully, you know, with Maxey, VJ, Brown, Embiid, and LeBron, this will be a pretty sick year. So hopefully they can, uh, just make some progress. We'll take it. We'll take a conference final appearance if they play. I'm assuming the next the All Star break. They're 2-8 in the last 10, I believe. Um, and just swept by the fucking Marlins. Uh, who have lost 12 straight games before this series. First game, Philly scored 2 right away. There's a 2 back. Like, oh, that fucking sucks. Phillies don't score. Marlins get 3 in the second. You're like, all right, what the fuck, Wheeler? Wheeler gets chased out after the third, and then the Phillies claw their way back, almost in one inning, too. Take a tie at 5-5, then go up 7-5 and or 6-5 and 7-5 later in the game. And then they have their all-star closer, one of the best closers in the National League, top 2, I would say. And he just gets 1 out, faces 8 batters, gives up 3 runs, just fucking sucks. That really sucked to watch. They fucking needed that win, and they just looked horrible this series. Next game 2, Nola gives up a solo home run the first inning, and that was the only action in the game. They lost 1-0. Against Sandy Alcantara, this stupid fucking team, man. And then, of course, after the game is when Bryce Harper makes "We need some help" comments, which it'd be obvious, it would be better. It would be easier to get help, if you were doing your part, Bryce, this month, and Schwarber and Marsh. But they've all sucked this month. The entire offense, basically, it's out of Bryson Stott and Justin Crawford have been asked this month, or mainly the entire year. But yeah, they definitely need something. I know they're gonna do any moves they can make. Too many teams around Hunter and thinking that they compete. I feel like everything would be in the all season, but you know the fucking lockout is supposed to happen this off season, so who even knows? Uh, but yeah, I don't really know. It sucks. Hopefully, this is just a rough break. I hope they break out of this soon. I mean, they just got to fight each other, fuck each other, just do something to get out of this. But I don't know. But yeah, one guy that the with Cattell Marte, I'm bringing him up because he, I don't know, kind of had a hissy fit and unfollowed the Diamondbacks and deleted everything off his social media. The Diamondbacks. I don't know what happened, but in the last couple of years, he's definitely some growing tensions with the organization. I know last year was like him sitting off of some players or something. Maybe that even happened this year too. But he's been a hell of a player. He's really broken out uh, since like in the 2020s. I remember he was kind of like he started out. I mean, he was young and skinny, but he developed this power and just like strength and out of nowhere. But he's pretty awesome. I would definitely take him. Hopefully, I mean, I guess Stott would have to be in that deal. I love Bryson Stott, but I don't know. Hopefully, he could play third or something. But I don't know. Just unfortunately, Bohm's got to go. JT should be gone, but our fucking idiot GM who didn't do anything, or president of baseball operations didn't do anything in the fucking off season, and now they signed a 30-year-old catcher, 30 mid 30s catcher to a 3-year $45 million deal, even though no one else was going to offer him a multi-year contract. So that was fun. And then obviously nothing in the offseason. Why you're ill prepared now, and players didn't help themselves by sucking the first 20 or 30 games of the season, got their manager fired, then got hot again, and now they're cold again. So I don't know what firing or release is going to happen next for everybody to wake up, but it's got to happen soon. I don't know if it's Kevin Long or Alec Bohm or somebody in the front office. I don't think it can be the manager again, but and now you just have Tom Mattingly defending, going against Bryce, saying, "Well, the players got to be better." And speaking of trying to defend some press or whatever, who's the GM of the team. But yeah, it is on the players. But it should have been on the front office for not anybody substantial in the offseason. I mean, Brad Keller was helped the bullpen. The bullpen is the fucking worst bullpen in the fucking league. I didn't even say they got up to a 6-0 lead on Friday with one of their best starters going, and then he blows that. I think 6-3 when he left the game, and then Seth Johnson came in, gave up the tie, and then Ball Ballin, who was one of their best trades, and he looked like a stud and like a sleeper pick, just got rocked out of nowhere. Or who was it? Fucking Conine in the eighth. Yeah, so that was fun. But yeah, just rough patch. Hopefully, you know, I really hope they don't trade Duran. I mean, that seems like an off-season move. If they, just kind of want to sell everybody, just keep the big contract guys. I guess that would be a move. I think Duran has obviously the potential to have the most saves and be the best closer in franchise history, but he would get them the most out of the, assets back. Even though Phillies aren't really great with developing prospects or getting prospects or anything of that nature. Gee, it's weird just fixing my hair like this in this way, but I don't know. I don't know. That was my little Phillies rant. And now news kind of broke in the last week of like Kyle Shanahan getting into a car accident weeks ago, and then it's only coming out now, and he's got like some surgeries and stitches and stuff, and people were just like wondering why he was so secret about it. I guess the only issue I would have is if someone else was in the car with him, mainly someone he was having an affair with, I guess. Like another Mike Rabel story. But if he just had a car accident while he was by himself, seemed like he wasn't paying attention and dropped his phone or something, I guess that would be it. I mean, Tony Romo is another football guy that just got arrested for, what was it, in Wisconsin while he was under the influence or something. Or I know he got like a slapper on the wrist, but I mean, he's got to get a bunch of memes and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know. Hope both guys are safe. Hope if there's anything weird going on that it comes to light. But if not, I don't really care. All right, so it's about 15 minutes in. Just gonna scroll and react to topics that I might have missed in kind of my feed, the only dumb feed or my personal feed. All right, let's start at the viral pop culture note. All right, let's see. It says Wonder Man from Marvel and Disney Plus has been canceled after one season. That sucks. I haven't watched it yet. I don't really get in a good mood to watch TV shows, especially binge them all on a weekend. I don't know why. I just got to get better at that. But I heard it was really so. I got to check it out. I don't know. They have to have plans for Wonder Man and other stuff. I don't know if it ended like on a note for like a cliffhanger or what, or is that pretty self-contained? I know it was an interesting project to release, to work on, especially Blade has been coming out in a while, or it's been worked on first, and all the Young Avengers stuff. But yeah, I was speaking of Spider-Man. Jacob Batalon's Spider-Man star married now. Good for him. That's awesome. To married CEO of Sex apparently. Veronica Lahove engagement last year. Nice. Good for him. Odyssey IMAX screens are extended until September. That's good. I was planning on so I was gonna be cheap and then try and see it on, like, a national theater day because last time I did that was Oppenheimer, and I got to see the movie for, like, I don't know, $5 or something on IMAX just because the national theater day was, like, $1 tickets or something really insanely cheap. And, like, IMAX by me is in King of Prussia Mall, Pennsylvania, so we'll see if I can do that. Let's see, anything Christopher Nolan's birthday, happy birthday, Christopher Nolan. Uh See, Shabuzi has a new song. We'll see that. Listen to that later. Odyssey has made $700 million in 12 days. That's pretty good. Uh, can't wait to watch it. SZA has a new song. She looks pretty good in it too. Um, and McKellen didn't know Anthony Mackie was Captain America when they first met. You know, it's pretty fair. I guess he hasn't been patient, keeping up with Marvel recently. But McCollum's like 89, and almost like 90 years old, so I don't really blame him. But he shouldn't be packing this anyway. But they're getting, not greedy is the word, lazy, and just have no ideas and panicking. So I guess, but I'm probably still gonna watch Doomsday, in the winter, fortunately. But we'll see. Uh, any good stories? Let's see. Only had a day ago. Good reviews for Spider-Man Brand New Day. That's not fun. Oh, fun story. Madison Beer and Justin Herbert got engaged. Good for them. Probably my favorite celebrity athlete couple at the moment, or celebrity couple in general. They just look good together. I mean, LA quarterback, dime piece singer, model. You know, they are going to have some great children. Year of dating. Um, so nice. Good for them. Good for them. Um, yeah. Let's go on. Let's find some news. Find some news. Oh, Comic Con happened over the weekend, and we got Ryan Gosling as Ghost Rider, but we also got David Johnson as the new Black Panther. He's going to be playing T'Challa's son. I guess an aged up version of him. I guess they'll figure that out in Doomsday. So some time travel stuff, I guess. I know Damson Idris was rumored for the role forever. I guess he wanted to, but after realizing that him and Lori Harvey, I don't know, were together, they dated for a while, and that's Michael B. Jordan's ex. I think she went from Michael B. Jordan to Damson. I don't know if there's some flip flopping involved, but that probably wasn't going to happen. Yeah, we should have probably saw that coming. Michael B. Jordan's obviously really close with Ryan Coogler, but it was kind of funny to realize, like, yeah, there's probably no shot he was going to get it. Um, let's see what else. What else? What else? Um, to do. John Leguizamo says voicing Sid in Ice Age paid for his kid's college. Yeah, no shit. I mean, I'm sure he got fucking banks for those franchises. I mean, probably like what, a total of like a week worth of work, and yeah, probably got paid millions, millions, and millions. Um, anything else? From this account on viral pop culture. What was the last thing I did? Where did I leave off? Yeah, that's the tough part too. I think it was the World Cup game. All right, so I think that's it. All right, I think that's it. Okay. All right, now let's get into oh, Jesus Christ. First thing from all sports news, Chris Olave gets a 4-year, $132 million contract. Jesus Christ, that happened 25 minutes ago. I know Olave is a good player when he's healthy, but he's had some bad injury concerns. I'm pretty sure he had a breakout year last year. Uh, yeah, 1,163 yards and 100 catches. Yeah, Good for him. Saints could be sneaky and dangerous next year, but go Birds. Tigers calling up Max Clark. About time. I mean, their offense is like pitiful, and you've got this young rookie waiting who's a top three prospect. Number He was 13. I thought he was top 10 last time I checked. Yeah, 13. But yeah, 21. So good. Good luck to him. Hopefully the Tigers still trade Scooble. But we'll see. Uh, Quarterback rankings from this one site. Jalen Hurts 10. I would still go higher. To me, I mean, I have him top five, but that's bias. So the Red Sox started the trade deadline by going Curtis Mead for kind of early, and then his first game, Curtis Mead got a broken wrist by Sacramento A's pitcher. That's just tough. That's tough baseball. But hopefully he's all right. Um, we don't root for injuries, but hope get better soon. The Eagles signed Jalen Carter a massive 4-year, $152 million extension. That was good to see, just because we were scared that he was going to request a trade or sit out or go into free agency or something. But good that the Eagles got him and resigned, extended him. He's got to still get, he doesn't show up like on a snap page, but what he does, for the locker room and like setting up other guys too, you can't really, um, account for. But he's got to get, start getting some sacks. So Tony Romo's was a OWI, which was what is a operating a vehicle while intoxicated. But interesting. LeBron to the Sixers already talked about. Blackhawks re-signed Patrick Kane. I know he's like a franchise icon for them. 2 years, $16 million. He's 37. Holy shit. Red Sox win streak got to 15 games. That was pretty exciting, crazy to see. The franchise record. Matisse Thybulle side with the Lakers. I missed that. When Michigan AD stepped down after the investigation. Yeah. Tani not pitching. Spain wins the FIFA World Cup. That's it. That's all I got to talk about. That's all I got too. I didn't see that much. I seen so much more. They're less than viral pop culture, but um, okay. Hmm. All right. Should I even try Casey Barstool? What are we at? 23 minutes? Yeah, this will be. And I go with three things in news mainly: Casey Barstool, viral pop culture, and then all sports news. Uh, let's see. LeBron James will have a camera crew production following him to produce this version of MJ's Last Dance. That came out 5 hours ago. Okay, we'll see. Hopefully that goes well. Hopefully that doesn't go bad. Uh, Paige Buchers and Angel Reese betting $400 on a friendly matchup. I guess I don't really care. I mean, if it's friendly wager, go ahead. I don't know. Betting all month's salary is the first crazy. That's the first comment. It's pretty funny. Um, let's see. CJ Stroud, not looking great. That's tough. Walking in a training camp. I know he these are make pretty much like a make it break it deal for CJ Stroud this season. He just looks like a little kid, and I guess his outfit and backpack on. I don't really mind it. Just not really confident pose. 30 for 30 coming on the show. A Tiny Skindle. If he was the one betting, like they should take away those rings and his MVPs and stuff, but they won't. They won't. Um, Oakland A's shortstop. Everyone A's shortstop hit a single after hitting a foul ball into his testicle. That is incredible. Shout out to him. Hopefully he's okay. That's crazy. Foul ball off the testicle, ruptured it, and then stayed in the game. Got base hit, and then came out, got emergency surgery. Hopefully he's all right. That's honestly crazy. Where did I leave off at? Is that it? Is that it? That might be it for the week. All right. That was episode 7. Please like, share, subscribe, comment what you want me to talk about next episode. There's some hypotheticals, maybe some reactions to stuff. But all right, take care. I'll send a message out on my Instagrams and Twitter and stuff when I'm about to go live. All right, but that's episode 7. See you next time. Peace. Stay young. Stay dumb.